Welcome to the Lydian world, the blockchain game where you can earn, learn, and have fun. 2022, the world has changed, the internet changed, and the rise of the blockchain changed the entire industry and forced us to rethink. Blockchain gaming became the day-to-day opportunity to generate income. Some chase the mining, while others are doing the trading. The pursuit of our unlimited incoming resources has begun. Whatever it takes, leaving behind the unknown and embracing the new technology, the new era, the Lydian world. Here, the unlimited income resources are waiting to be claimed, but not without our engagement. We are the driving force of the Lydian world. We are the Lydians. The strategy is entirely in our hands, and we can choose which citizenship to get in order to build a future for our beloved ones. Passionate about mining or in need of a crypto-friendly credit card, a highly active trader who needs extra guidance, a developer who wants to promote his project, or a society-educated gamer who aims to make profits out of his own NFT shop and enjoys the time gaps with the Telegram trivia. You are connecting to the Lydian world incoming resources. Every single action of more than already 350,000 citizens is distributing rewards into Lydian world. Every time a card is swiped, every time an NFT transfer is completed, while you play, even while you sleep, Lydian world rewards you. It continues with a new vision, but do you know what marks the success? Perseverance, imagining the unimagined, and above all, possessing your own piece of virtual land to transform a grand idea into a grand reality. Pick a land. Press a button. Up you go. Behold your decentralized property, built to stand the test of time. Open your own business and share it with the others. From outwards to the city center area, until zone by zone, the city is taken over by its citizens. Multiple digital businesses rise alongside. A new era of luxury, shopping arcades, medical offices. Throw open their doors to an unlimited era, the blockchain. But something is missing. The design of your building is a way to define your own business, where you can approach your own digital architect. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. After all, with the power to create and trade, whoever holds the land NFT shapes the city forever. So, what is your vision?
Volatility in the crypto market is massive right now. This rise and fall of the market is almost impossible to predict. However, it also brings with it massive potential. Right now, everyone has the opportunity to start making money. Even small funds today could create new millionaires of tomorrow. GSPartners.global presents you with a unique product, NFT certificates, which give you access into the metaverse. These meta certificates are the key to a virtual world where you are able to gain, win, and earn Go back 10, 20, 30 years ago when Amazon started onboarding multiple partners and suppliers, all participating and offering their products in this new technology called the internet. In this new market of the technology age, now we have the next evolution of the internet era, a new market with a new technology called blockchain. Welcome to the metaverse markets of NFTs, technology partners, celebrities, all coming together in one new world, Lydian World. You'll meet many tech partners, developers, influencers. Technology partners include BD Swiss, a decade old, top-tier European financial brokerage. Celebrities and sports champions include Floyd Mayweather, Roberto Carlos, and many more. Build meta cities, sell NFTs, play games, earn through meta broker, meta mining, and tap into all the income resources of the Lydian world. Get your Metaverse Certificate NFT today and start to earn from our multiple opportunities right now. The evolution is a Lydian world. The evolution is now.
Introducing the most flexible crypto card in the world. 5 traditional currency accounts, including USD, GPB, EUR, CNY, and JPY. Currency exchange rates better than high street banks. Manage all your crypto and traditional currencies with one simple platform. Add funds to your account via bank transfer, credit and debit card, or crypto proceeds. Spend or withdraw your funds anywhere credit and debit cards are accepted. Exclusive plastic, aluminum, stainless steel, gold-plated, and solid gold cards available. 24/7 global support in multi-languages. 24/7 professional concierge services. Up to 40% discounts on hotel and travel. Instant rewards from high street retailers. Fast delivery to over 100 countries. Order your GS Lifestyle card today.
All right, greetings everyone. How's everyone doing? Good morning. Good morning. It's your brother FardMoney, the Supreme Edge family, with another powerful episode of Crypto Mornings, which we do every morning, live stream 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, Saturdays and Sundays. We play a pre-recorded Crypto Mornings, but we show them 7 days a week. So Monday through Friday, you get a live show. So you get a live breakdown of what's going on in the crypto market, what's going on in Gold Standard Bank, the world's leading in decentralized blockchain banking and brokerages firm. And you get full update of what's going on in our metaverse Lydian world and what's going on with the income potential. It's one thing for us to come on here and talk about crypto and let you know what's going on in the market, but do we have a way for you to get paid in it? Do we have a way for you to put your money to work? But that's what we specialize in FardMoney Network. That's what we specialize in, teaching people and showing people how to do what? How to become a new millennium banker. All right, because that's what we about. We're about teaching people how to get paid, how to take control of their finances, because only with cryptocurrency can you be financially independent. And financial independent is a slight difference from financial freedom. All right. Financial freedom is not the same as financially independent, but we're showing you how to get financially independent through the blockchain, where your assets are your assets and you can make unlimited amounts of income if you choose to. And we have a full, complete ecosystem. We have the first brokerage account in the metaverse. Like, we have a product that you can't even get anywhere else. Like this, literally, like we get paid every day, and we got compound interest in this. With a lot of the stuff that we have, we really do have compound interest. And I'm gonna do a demonstration in a live Lydian World account today to show you what we mean by compound interest. All right. So let's look at the cryptocurrency market. So let's take a look at what the market is doing today. Okay, the cryptocurrency market is at $1.5 trillion, and it's staying strong right there. Bitcoin is dominating over 41% of the market. So Bitcoin, can't talk crypto without talking about Bitcoin. All the other coins are altcoins, alternative to Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin is the first one, and it's the highest one at $22,760.68. Last hour is down 0.18%. Last 24 hours is down nearly 3%. but in the last 7 days, it is up 8.35%. Then we have Ethereum. The second biggest crypto, our most used crypto in the world, is Ethereum with the second biggest market cap. Ethereum is at $1,574.67. Last hour, 0.16%. Last 24 hours is down 6.56%, but in the last 7 days, it is up 13.17%. Why do we go over the percentages and what these coins are doing? Well, to get an understanding, you have to understand principle. You have to understand principle, right? So to understand principle, you got to understand interest. But that's all we stressing to you. If you can understand interest, then you can understand principle. All right. So CoinMarketCap has the G999 down at 28%, nearly 30%. However, we have it down at just 8%. As I go over here to our market cap platform, which is specifically ours, and we can see that ours, it says down 8%. All right. Cryptocurrencies do that. No need to panic. But hey, I get paid in G999 coins every day. So I am never worried about the price. This is a long-term project that hasn't been in existence for 2 years yet. So just stay the process. And if we know, like how many of us, if we could go back in time, if we can go back 20 years ago when Amazon got started, if it was 20 years ago, if you could have got the Amazon stock before anybody knew Amazon was going to be this multi-trillion-dollar company, right, and was going to take over the retail department, the retail companies, and shut businesses down, literally put some businesses out of business, right, Amazon, in Walmart. If you could have had invested in Amazon back when Jeff Bezos was doing everything out of his house, would you? Do you wish now, hindsight, you wish you could go back and do it, right? So why are you saying that? Because you can't go back and do it. But opportunities still come up. You had Amazon, then you had Facebook. Do you wish you could have invested in Facebook stocks, right? What about Walmart? You know, what about Apple? Do you invest early? I'm talking about invest early because this is when the people make the most money from investing. They get into something early. But it might have took Amazon 10 years to really gain traction. Might have took Walmart 15 years, right? And I'm saying this because what we're doing is totally new. We are like Amazon right now. We are like Apple. We are like Walmart. We in that position, but in the crypto space. So if you could go back in time, if Bitcoin is at 22,000 right now, if you could go back, and somebody would have showed you Bitcoin at 10 cents, because it was that price at one time, would you have bought something? Would you have got something? You know, yes, you would have, if you can go back. That's hindsight, right? But you did. But some folks did. However, a lot of that stuff wasn't brought to us, you know, specifically because we the working class, we the middle class, we the working class, we the poor class. All right. So we don't get opportunities. We hear about opportunities after they already took off and people have already made millions, if not billions of dollars from it, right? But now what we're showing you with this coin right here in this system, see, because it's about a system. The reason why it is Tuesday and I'm sitting in my home at 10 o'clock in the morning talking to you about money is because I have my earnings, my income is in this money system here that pays me all day, every day. All day, every day. It's not a day go by where I don't get paid something from the system without me having to do any physical work, without me having to go anywhere. I get paid something, whether it's $1, whether it's $1,000. Right? Whether it's 10 cents, whether it's $20, right? Something grows and goes into my account that adds to my net worth and adds to my portfolio, but it also adds to my passive income, which I can compound this interest. Because all we're dealing with is principal interest, interest on principal. Now, it's taking us some time, and the reason I'm going this route because our people, we suffer when it comes to money. I'm talking specifically to us in the, Black community, right? People that look like me in America specifically. We suffer because we are not trained to see an opportunity. We are trained to scrutinize something, analyze something. See, you can't analyze something before you examine it. You got to examine first. See, but we analyze first. And that's why we never make a move on that. That's why we show people this and they say, well, I got to do some research. Well, if I asked you how you're going to research a blockchain, what are you going to say? You can't do no research outside of us who bringing you the information. Where you going to go? To Google, Facebook, YouTube, right? Twitter. Where you going to go? Right? You don't even, do you even know? You can't go to the library nowhere and read no books about it and do no cross-reference, right? You might can go and get some books and learn about the blockchain, but not specifically our blockchain. So what are you going to do? How are you going to do some research? But if we showing you this and we want you to win, we want everybody to win. That's why we showing it. Because listen, I got passive income. You want me to call out all of the avenues that is generating me passive income in this system right here? You want me to call them out? And I can call them out to let you know that I literally don't have to be on here trying to invite you to it. I'm going to get paid whether I invite you, whether I don't invite you. Why? Because that's passive income. I have passive income, which are assets that have the potential to grow in price. So me doing this is a service to the community. Me getting on here every morning talking about this, doing streams, running Project Exodus 10,000. Yes, we have goals. It's not a personal goal. It's a team goal. Why? Because for us to get to 10,000, everybody on the team that's active is going to be winning once we get to that number. That's a fact. All we got to do is get to the number, but our minds are so cluttered and there's so much rust in our minds when it comes to money that when somebody like us bring you something, you have to look at it very carefully. But you never did that with the dollar. You have never did that with the city. You have never did that with Wells Fargo, Capital One, American Express, MasterCard, Visa, JP Morgan, Regions Bank. You have never did that with those banks. You have never did that with your employer. You don't do that when you go get a job. You don't go and research the company. No, if it's something that you feel like you can do, that you can put up with, to whatever they paying you, you don't have a job, you take that job. Whether if you like it or not, you might don't like nobody in there, but you still go there, you act, you put on a smile, and you go there every day until you find something better or they clip you. All right? Or they get tired of you, or they go out of business, or they downsize, or whatever. But you never research. You never research the dollar. How did the dollar become just paper? How can the Federal Reserve, along with the United States Treasury, how can they constantly just print this much cash? How can these numbers still be going? How can the country be in that much debt? How does this debt, and who is paying this debt? We never research why are we paying taxes? See, when you research this, you will find out that we're supposed to be paying taxes to pay down the debt, but we only paying interest on the debt. We never paying the principal, so the debt just keep going up. Let me say that again. If I loan you $1 million, and you promise me to pay me that $1 million back plus interest, but you only pay me on the interest. Why? Because you keep getting more, you keep borrowing more. So it go from 1 million you owe me till you come back and borrow another 2 million. You pay the interest back on that 1 million, but you borrowed another 1 million. You didn't pay the full debt off. You feeling me? So what would happen? Well, you will continue to pay me, and the debt will continue to grow. So the Federal Reserve's design is due. They're not concerned about the principal. They only want the interest. They have said this publicly. They have stated this. They have mentioned this. But this information is out here with live videos, auto from high-ranking Zionist rabbis talking about their control over the world population, specifically over the media, specifically over the monetary system, over the cash. Because as Father Rothschild, our Mayor Rothschild said, he care who controls the government or who's in office as long as he can control the purse string. As long as he can control the money, he don't care who the president is, who this prime minister is, who this governor is, who this mayor is. That's the stuff that they got us focusing on. But they control them because they finance their money, they bag their campaign, but they have us voting on these folks, but they actually control them. So that's why we get nothing from the government that can help us advance. It's just some stuff we had to just deal with. So the reason we're taking this journey and the reason we're taking this long to make Gold Standard Bank a household name, to make FardMoney Network a household name, New Millennium Bank a household name, is because of the lack of understanding and comprehension from our people that we talk to on a day-to-day basis that trade time for money, but don't understand how money works. And is not trained to be able to see a lucrative opportunity because you always think about past experience. What's in the past is in the past. Kmart went out of business. Sears went out of business. Blockbuster went out of business. How many employees did they have? Or worldwide? They had a lot. How many of those employees, as soon as they went out of business, went and got a job at the nearest Walmart, the nearest Amazon? They didn't stop looking because they went out of business. Businesses go out of business all the time. That's business. If you're a business owner, if you ever open up a business, you should know that. Because you might open up a business and even get to the 5-year mark with your business. You might have went out of business 2 years later, 3 years later, 4 years later. This is what happens. All right? So when we are showing this type of system right here, and we're talking about passive income, we're literally talking too far over your head. So we have to simplify it. We got to bring it down a notch, and we got to educate you. Because the average person say, well, I don't understand crypto. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You don't understand the dollar, but you get it, but you work for it. You feel me? But if we have a system where you can get paid in crypto and liquidate it at the press of a button, like I showed the GS lifestyle video. All right. We have a crypto MasterCard that you can liquidate in the cash at any time, 24/7. Crypto better than any monetary, any type of currency, anything that we think about money, crypto 10 times better than it. It's better than it. Why? Because it's borderless. It's decentralized. And we can liquidate if we need cash. If a merchant don't accept cash for their product or their service, we can just press a button and have cash right back instantly. Where we exchange the crypto and go back into cash. Because that's all we do. We go from cash to crypto back into cash. It's just that we're getting lucrative returns, interest on our crypto holdings. So we would rather deal in crypto. We would rather get paid in crypto. So if Bitcoin is up 8% in the last 7 days, I done been paid Bitcoin over the last 7 days. That means in my Bitcoin holdings, my income is up 8% because I get paid in Bitcoin. Right? You can't do that. You can't say that with cash. Right? So if I told you all of the passive income streams that we have, or that I have and this family here have, we got broker's account, passive income, tokenized real estate, passive income, exclusive node, passive income, metaverse certificates, Plenty of them loaded, paying out, mining certificate, all passive income. Positions in Lydian World, passive income. That's just 5 right there. That's 5. And these are different. Some you can get in, some you can't. Because you can't get the tokenized real estate at the price we was getting it. You can get it though. You can't get the exclusive node. You can't even get that. But we do have DeFi that pays out 5% weekly. 5% annually, but your payouts come weekly. But we have something better than that. We got certificates now that pay out on an average 4.15%. It can be a little less than that. It can be a little higher than that weekly, passive. And we also got some that pay out 18% quarterly. Every 3 months, 18%. Our tokenized real estate pay out 14% every 2 months for the next 5 years. Then after that 5 years over with, it's scheduled to go to 8%. But this is us holding, and the hotel ain't even open yet. But this is since the beginning of GS Partner, this is what we've been showing you. And just ironically, by me talking to you and not taking this off the screen, the G999 has now went up over 2%. When it was just down 8%. So it's a 10% jump. Because it was down 2%, and now the screen is showing it's up. It was down 8%, but now the screen is showing it's up 2%. So that means nearly 3%. That meaning it was a almost 11% jump. Just for me on here talking to you about this stuff. Now I get paid passive income in G999. I still exchange some dollars for them here and there, especially when it's down at this price. But I don't never have to purchase or exchange any other cryptocurrency for any more G999s. And I will continue to get paid in them from Lydian World, from my exclusive nodes, from the network, the business. But the most important asset that we have is the business, is the network that majority of you run from when we show you the opportunity. The first thing you say, do I got to recruit? Do I got to tell somebody to make some money? You should be happy. You should be saying, I want to tell somebody to make some money. Now, I said 3%. It has jumped to literally 22%. So the G999 just shot up 30% since we've been on the stream. Can't make this stuff up. It was down 8% when I got here. What'd that say? 22%. Since we've been on the stream. So if it was down 8 and it's now up 22%, that's a 30% gain. So if you would have went and got some G999 at the moment I brought this slide up, brought this site up, if you would have purchased some G999 and just the midst of you listening to me educate you about money and about our mindset and about crypto, you will be up 22% because you bought it in the dip and just with the blink of an eye, your portfolio shot up like that. That's the power of crypto. That's what the dollar would never do. You ain't got to never worry about that with just cash. So you can hold your cash, right? You can continue to work for cash. We just showing you a better way. And don't analyze, examine what we show you. And once you examine it, then do your analysis. Because when you do analysis first, you're too critical. Like we had somebody on our call the other night said she don't understand. So I asked her, well, what you don't understand? What part you don't understand? Well, I don't got any question. Well, if you don't understand something, you should have questions. We have a 2-year-old daughter in here, right? And she was playing with a remote, a Fire Stick that we don't use. And I thought it was, I'm just telling you this story right quick. All right. This happened yesterday. She was playing with a Fire Stick that we don't use anymore is not control. I don't even think there's no batteries in it, right? So our children, they love devices. So we don't let them play with this one because this one here is the one that actually works, okay? So she was playing with that one, and I didn't see which one she had, but she was clicking it, making the noise. So I told her to put it down. Then I looked up and seen it, and I saw it was the one that, is not connected, so they can play with that one. You feel what I'm saying? Because it has no use. All right. So when I saw that, I asked my wife, I said, that's the one she had? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, I thought she had this one. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter went in the room and came back. She wanted to play with the other one, but I told her don't. So she was confused because we let her play with that one. So she asked her mother. She asked my wife. You know what I'm saying? She didn't understand. She was confused. So she asked the question. See, if a 2-year-old is that smart, what's stopping us grown folks? See, we want to be in the know. We hate to say we don't know. I don't know. Will you teach me? See, that's humility. That's one of the real definitions of humility. Because a person that say they don't know about something, they never trying to exalt themselves, and they never too prideful, and they don't have any ego that don't ask questions. But when you don't ask questions and you saying you don't understand, then okay, what you don't understand? Let's talk to help you understand. Because that's important. Get knowledge is the principal thing. But with all that getting, make sure you get understanding, comprehension. Comprehend what you are reading. Comprehend what you are seeing. And you can only do that by asking people that's in it, that live off of it, questions. You're going to go to Google. You don't know who put out those researches, those reviews, and those statements about any particular thing. You don't know these people. So you don't know if they liars. You don't know what they do on a day-to-day basis. You don't know what type of character this person is. You don't even know. They ain't gonna even show you a picture who's saying. They just might give your name. This is such and such. And this is what they say about crypto. This is what they say about blockchain. Well, who the hell are they? You feel me? But you got somebody here telling you, living off of it, showing you it, popping the hood, as my brother Kevin 2X say, popping the hood, showing you the income, showing you the passive income, showing you the portfolio, showing you how it works, doing stuff live, but you won't ask that person the question. You go ask somebody that don't know nothing about Gold Standard Bank, nothing about GS Partners. We had a man the other day say he was a financial advisor. But he said, well, I gotta do some research. Why you didn't? You should have did some research about your financial advising degree. You should have did some research about that. All right. Because if we show you this and you don't get in, then you are dealing with some type of financial mental defect. Like you got a stroke or something. Because we know we was put in this condition purposely by the Zionist Jew. We was put in this condition by them. And as we grow up, and as we grew up from our parents, they didn't have this knowledge. So they just continue the perpetuation of it. That's why right now we got young folks right now, no children, no responsibilities, no wife, nobody to take care of but themselves, no bills, still staying with their parents, and they go get a job. And some of y'all parents okay with that. Some of y'all have y'all children going to work at the age of 15 and 16 years old. Well, don't they supposed to be focused on their education? So now you got them discombobulated. And we wonder why the average person that go to college don't accomplish much. How can they? They can't focus on the degree, so they can't master the trade or whatever skill or whatever field of study they're going in. Why? Well, because they still got to worry about money. And we allow them to go work for money while they in school. We don't even let them get out of high school yet. Children got jobs. McDonald, why you here? Why you ain't somewhere studying math, science? Why you ain't trying to master something? You in school. Why are you working? Unless you were single, or your mother was single and she needed the help financially to really take care of y'all. That's more understandable. But for the most cases, that's not the case. We say it is because we want them to learn responsibilities. Well, start a home-based business and you employ them. That's why you don't have to worry about somebody slapping your daughter, shooting your daughter, right? Disrespecting your daughter, doing something to your son. If he at home with you, you have to worry about that, right? See, we don't think like that. But then we see it going on all over America. This happened at the job. This happened at this McDonald's. This here. So they got be jumped on in the convenience store. All type of stuff that's going on. Lady got shot in a store the other day. Where was it? In Ohio, I think. A customer, auto store, right? A car auto shop store. You got the employee arguing with a customer. They get to fighting. The employee go get a gun and shoot the lady. See there? All about some stuff that don't belong. And they see, but if her parents wouldn't allow her to get the job, if she would have understood money, this lady wouldn't have been shot. I don't think she died, right? This lady wouldn't have been shot, and this other lady wouldn't have be in jail for shooting. See, some of the madness can get stopped if we actually learn about money. We can stop some of the crime in our community if we just learn about money and teach it to the next generation. You feel me? It ain't a child in this household. A job is a foreign thing. We don't even use the word. Like they could do something good in school. We don't say great job. We take job clean out of the language in here. Why? Because it's a mindset shift type of thing. You follow me? Oh, the G999 just dropped. Yeah, it's going to go back up. This is the time to go and get more. Be honest. This is the time. So now for you to double your money now, all you got to do is get the 4/10 of a penny. It's just math. You can say, I don't want this. Listen, if it's at 2/10 of a penny, whatever you put in it right now at this point, for it to double, it just got to go to 4/10 of a penny. Do you know a quicker way to double your money? Now you can say, well, I'll go get Bitcoin. Listen, for you to double your money in Bitcoin got to go to 44,000. Is it going to do it? Probably so. When? I don't know. It did it before, but I am not going to take my chances on it to see when it's going to do it again. So just pay me in Bitcoin, but a coin like this, I will exchange for this. Why? Because it's going to go to 4. It can go be at 4/10 for the night over with. So I can put $1,000 in it today, and then it go to 4/10 of a penny. That money has grown to 2,000 overnight. See, it's just principal and interest. It's just math. It's just mathematics. We ain't got to get emotional about it. We don't have to like it. We don't have to. All we got to do is understand the math, principal, interest. Understand that. Why you think? How you think? You think billionaires become billionaires without understanding compound interest? Interest on their money, investments, longevity, waiting, holding. They don't get their short-term thinking. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest, if not the greatest investor that America ever saw, is Warren Buffett, right? Clean worth over 100 billion. Warren Buffett said, quote, he don't worry about a return on any investment he make for a minimum of 5 years. Minimum. Why? Because he's striving to live a long life. He don't want to die early, right? So he know, well, I'm gonna be here. I plan on being here 5 years from now, so I can wait. I can generate income from other places. But he started investing early. You follow what we're saying? Man, we're just teaching you the science of money. That's all we're trying to do, right? And we're trying to teach you the science of business. We got to unlock the rust because you don't understand it. No different from we got people in the ecosystem won't really participate. They ain't got no tokenized real estate. They not in Lithium world. They don't have our metaverse certificates, and we all getting paid. We're getting paid. I mean, this is just us breaking down the science and trying to help educate us. So these are the type of videos that you should be sharing out. You should be wanting people to hear this so they can get and have a thought. I'm not talking down. That's what I'm not trying to. All right. And I'm not trying to come off as arrogant because I'm not. This is out of love. But sometimes the truth has to be made so plain. Well, it should hurt you. It should hurt you. If you at work right now, or if you got to go to work today, and you have a man right here willing to teach you how he got free, willing to show you and willing to help you get free, that's who you should be listening to. See, but we want to listen to people that you think they fly, they driving this, they driving that. You feel what I'm saying? I drive the car that I drive because anything luxury I buy, I'm buying it outright. I don't have a credit score. I don't care nothing about credit. We don't use it. Why? Because I understand what it does. The only way I would use credit is if I was to use it, I would only get that money and go invest it in something to generate more money. That's the only way I would use it if I was to use it. All right. But in a system building something for long term, I don't need it. And I definitely don't need it to put me in debt. I don't need it to put me in debt. That's what the majority of people do. Well, I need a home. Well, I'm going to strive to make enough money to buy the home outright. Well, I'll only pay the utilities and the property tax every year. That's all I'm paying. So even if I didn't pay my utility bills, we still have a place to stay. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody coming to take it. You follow what we're saying? That's just the way I function. But you can do what you want to do. Everybody like mortgages, right? Talking about they just bought a house. No, you didn't. You just bought a mortgage. The bank owns the house. And if you don't pay the mortgage, they will come show you real quick that you don't own the house. If I own it, they can't come take me out of it. See the difference? So I would rather put myself in that position first. You feel me? So that's what I would strive for first. And then the luxury cars. Well, if my passive income can't pay for all that stuff, my portfolio income, my assets ain't generating enough dividends for me to leverage it and pay off for a nice new model vehicle or whatever like that, then I would just take $5,000 to $10,000, buy something used, and I only pay the insurance on the car. You follow the difference and keep the maintenance up. But it get me from point A to point B until I have the money in hand or the passive income where I would go and get the car on credit, but I would not use my linear labor income, which I don't have, to pay for that. So I focus on passive income, focus on residual income, focus on my business income. Y'all follow what we're saying? So at this point, we're not even using our passive income. We just reinvesting it, compounding it, putting it in the other areas. We ain't liquidating none of it. Like my tokenized real estate profits that I got, the first payout, July the 1st, haven't touched it. All I did was move it out of Binance stablecoin to the Binance utility coin. Why did I do that? Well, because I would rather put it in something that has the potential to bring me more back. If I leave it in the Binance stablecoin, it's not going to grow. It's just going to stay stable. That's why it's called stablecoin. All right, so I don't hold stablecoins. No. Stablecoins get spent or they get reinvested. Simple, right? So I will hold the Binance coin, the utility coin, the BNB. I hold that. You feel me? See, we got ways for you to get paid in all type of crypto with it. Binance coin is the 4th biggest cryptocurrency on the planet. Behind Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, then it's Binance. So listen, we just doing what is needed for us to get to billionaire, multi-millionaire, billionaire status. And it takes time. It don't happen overnight, but you gotta shift your mind first. You follow what I'm saying? Shift your mind first. And once you do that, then you will get there. I can't tell you how long it's gonna take, though. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get to our topic, family. I hope y'all got something out of that. I hope y'all willing to inbox it, because this is on YouTube. So go to FardMoney Network so you can share it to multiple people. You can share it to everybody. And nobody had to have a YouTube account to go to YouTube. So let's get to it. Cryptocurrency news. Finance in bold. Inflows into crypto investment products continue to pour for the 5th consecutive week. Investment products. So, despite the extended bear market, the capital inflow into cryptocurrency investment products has continued to soar as the sector makes attempts to sustain the recent short-term gains. The uptick of capital into the market suggests that investors remain supportive of cryptocurrencies despite the sustained sell-off. For the last week of July, the crypto investment products recorded the 5th straight week of capital inflow at 81 million. Data published by CoinShares on August the 1st indicates. Over the 5 weeks, the investment products have recorded cumulative inflows of $0.53 billion, with July alone attracting 474 million in the capital. Notably, the figure is contrary to the June outflows of 481 million. So here's the chart showing it. Bitcoin leads in inflows. The inflows have partly contributed to the cryptocurrency market regaining the capitalization of $1 trillion led by assets like Bitcoin. According to the data, Bitcoin had inflows totaling 85 million in the last week of July, while short Bitcoin saw outflows totaling US 2.6 million. So they saying 85 million came in and 2.6 million was liquidated. Ethereum ranked second with inflows of 8.2 million, followed by multi-assets at 2.8 million. Elsewhere, Solana also recorded inflows of $1.5 million in the last week of July, translating to year-to-date inflows of 114 million. The United States has dwarfed other regions recording $23 million in assets under management, with the last week of July recording $14.5 million in inflows. However, Canada registered the highest weekly inflows at 67 million. Here's a chart right there. Right. So we just giving you the signs of it, man. If this is what investments in people are doing all over the world, big investment firms. See, they know when to buy. They know how to buy dips. They know when something is down, go in there and buy it up. This is what they do. This is what they do in the stock market, and they doing it in crypto. While we are skeptical, while we listening to our broke neighbor, you know what I'm saying? While we listen to our broke neighbor, you know, the person that ain't made no money, you know what I'm saying? While we doing that, we will continue to lose out, and the rich will continue to get rich. Because when they see dips, they go buy. We supposed to all been asking, how can I get the G999 at that price to go in, you know what I'm saying, to go in purchase. You follow what I'm saying? Why would I do that? That's what needs to be done. That's where we need to go. You know what I'm saying? Because if that wasn't the case, then what is the case? You feel what I'm saying? But we don't think like that because we're not thinking for the long term. You know what I'm saying? This is what we not thinking. You feel me? Because I don't know. We just don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we trying to get you to see. This is how the wealthy, and this is how they keep getting rich, and this is how they stay rich. You know what I'm saying? This is that thing right there. This is that theme right there. So let's transition and let's move over here to Lydian World, because we promised to show this as we come to a conclusion of this episode of Crypto Mornings. All right. This episode of Crypto Mornings. So here's Lydian World, the world map. I go look at my profile. I'm now up to 127 countries. Those are NFTs that are paying me right now. 25 certificates. All right. We got income resources coming in from all areas. So in here, we got certificates. I got a tier 5 start paying out. Start mining in a couple days. All right. Then we got this broker's account where a lot of the beta testing and stuff finna go on. But I do got some Ethereum over here that I'm finna put on the turn. So look at this price. I'm getting a dollar for dollar match. You see 452.90 euro, not dollars, euro. Okay. So I'm finna load this with some Ethereum. So I got that much. So let me load this in here and see what I get. I think this is about $80 or $90 worth of Ethereum. Okay. Load now. Now see how I put this on the turn. Like I said, that was only about $80 or $90 worth of Ethereum. Now, what did it do to my portfolio though? I got a dollar for dollar match. So I was at 248, so now I'm at 329. I was at 452 up here. I was at 452 here. Now I'm at 607. 607. And this is in euros, which is worth more than $1. So we're getting a dollar for dollar match with these certificates here. So I just doubled the money and put it on the turn all in one scenario. Man, ain't nothing like what we got. I'm just telling you, you can't do that nowhere else on the planet. Let me say that again. So I doubled what I had. So say it was $80. So I doubled it to 160 that I had in Ethereum. And it's on the turn because this is going to be used in my broker's account for this portfolio right here. I mean, that's just what we're doing, you know. Then we got GS Partners. All right. Then we got GS Partners. So let's go there and let's go take a look at these metaverse certificates. All right. I don't know. And let's go take a look at these metaverse certificates, you know. And let's look at one of these metaverse certificates that we want to highlight today. And we haven't took a look at. Let's look at the Athena. No, I said, let's look at Aphrodite. All right, 2,500. So look at it. So as we look at this, let me just break it down how it works. All right. Let me break it down how it works. The Aphrodite is $2,500 to get the certificate. So you got $2,500 to get the certificate. Now, for it to be activated and to operate properly, you have to load or deposit another $2,500. Okay. But this is what you get once you do complete that. So this is $5,000 out of your pocket. But let me see. Let me show you. Okay, that unlocks a bonus of $10,000. $3,750 go to Meta Mining, which you can load that up. I deposit another $75,000 and gain 60% yearly off of that of Lydian State of Coins, which could easily be more. Okay. Meta Trade, when that starts, you're gonna have a free $3,750 to trade with. Then you got a Meta portfolio bonus of $2,500. So let's talk about the Meta portfolio bonus in this initial $2,500. So you're gonna have $2,500 worth of Lydian Lines. Lydian Lines is the non-liquid currency of Lydian world. So you want positions, you want low certificates, you want NFTs, you can use the Lydian Lines to do that. So that's your initial purchase right there. You just exchange $2,500 for 2,500 Lydian Lines. Now, from the initial price of the certificate, for 18 months, you're gonna get a average. This is a percentage average, so it can be more than 4.15%, or it can be less, depending on the market, right? But you will get something like this weekly that you can compound the interest. All right. So that's 2,500 that you got in Lydian Lines, which is worth 2,500. And you got this 2,500 generating you on average 4.15%. Okay. Then you got 2,500 that came with the bonus in a Meta portfolio. All right. And the Meta portfolio is managed over a contract period, average reward of 6% monthly, but it's paid out quarterly with an average reward of 6% monthly, but it's paid out quarterly. And if you wanted to, you can put more money over here in this, but you can compound your interest over here into and add more to that 2,500 to get paid out more quarterly. Now, if that ain't an opportunity, a nice opportunity. So who wants an Aphrodite certificate? All right. Nothing needs to be done, just load it. Like nothing just needs to be done, just load it. Great question though. What else needs to be done to qualify to load? Nothing. You just need the certificate. But it's best to have it all and do it all in one day. Get a certificate and then load. Now, if that certificate is too high for you, the next one below that one is the Hermes. 1,000 certificate, 1,000 price, 1,000 load deposit. But that unlocks 4,500 for you. Same dynamics. You're going to get 1,000 Lydian Lines. Same dynamics. And the interest, it can be compound. All right. If that's too much for you, we got one for 250. But this one on the average pays out 1.38%. That's where it differs at. And not sure if you can do any compound. And there's no bonus. There's no bonus for this. But this is still more than what the bank's going to give you. The banks ain't giving you 1%. We'll give you 1.38% on the average weekly of a return of 250. All right. But you have those dynamics working. Oh, and I forgot to mention, at the end of the contract, you will receive your deposit money back. At the end of the contract, let me repeat that again. Somebody type that in. At the end of the 18 months, your load or deposit money, however you want to say load or deposit. I say deposit because people understand that better. Your load or deposit money comes back to you when the 18 months are up. Get with the person that said it's with you so you can get in and get started, man, and just pick one of these certificates and get started, right? We got them big. If you got big money, we got you, right? Just pick one, see which one you want, and this the beauty of it. After you get yours, you can go tell other people how to get theirs so you can get paid instantly in Bitcoin and Ethereum on top of your passive income. Gold Standard Bank is setting the standard. We are setting the standard. Thank you, Brother Jahar. At the end of the 18 months, your deposit money gets returned to you. It gets returned to you, right? Thank you, Queen. At the end of the 18 months, your low deposit is returned back to you. Thank y'all for supporting this stream, and we will see y'all on the next stream. We out of here.